Dear viewers, have you ever noticed bottles or plastic bags laying on the ground of our city? I'm sure you have. Hello everyone, my name is Aizada and this is our podcast Between Us. Today we will talk about sustainable tourism and its impact on youth in Kazakhstan. BBC Travel in 2025 reported 84% of global travelers value sustainable tourism. In Kazakhstan, many young people travel around the country. They visit mountains, lakes, and national parks, and they also share beautiful pictures on social media. However, not everyone thinks about environmental impacts of tourism, such as pollution, littering, and damaging natural reefs. In this episode of our podcast, we will discuss why sustainable tourism is important, whether making it mandatory is realistic, and what matters more, education or strict rules. Today, we have amazing guests in our podcast. Yerkezhan, a sustainable tourism expert and guide on touristic routes in South Kazakhstan. Aruzhan, a bachelor degree student of Kimop University and young traveler. We are very happy for you to listening our podcast, and let's start with the first question. Why sustainable tourism is important in Kazakhstan? So Yerkezhan, what do you think about this?
In my opinion, sustainable tourism is very important for Kazakhstan because we have really beautiful such as mountains, lakes and national parks. Many young people travel around the world, and if they follow eco-friendly practices, they can help reduce pollution and protect nature, I think, for the future generation. According to UNDP 2023, ecotourism in Kazakhstan supports environmental protection and the local communities. And what do you think, Aruzhan, in this case?
Okay, thank you, Yerkezhan. I believe sustainable tourism is very important, and our country has unique and fragile natural environment. As domestic tourism grows, especially among young people, it creates more pressure on places like mountains, lakes, and national parks. Research by Anametova 2025 shows that sustainable tourism requires a balance between economic development, environmental protection, and the well-being of local communities. This means tourism should not only focus on growth, but also on long-term sustainability. Okay, thank you for your opinion, Yerkezhan, and what do you think, Aizada?
Thank you, Aruzhan. Thank you, Yerkezhan, for your opinions. I think both of your points are vital in our topic, and Kazakhstan has very valuable natural resources, and tourism should not harm those. At the same time, young people today do not realize how small actions like pollution and their littering cause long-term environmental impacts. I have recently read an article on journal Economic and Business Issues by Skopik in 2021, where the author emphasizes that sustainability and tourism are closely linked because sustainable resources are necessary for tourism to continue developing. So, now when we have discussed the importance of sustainable tourism from different perspectives, let's talk about the restricting rules. Should sustainable tourism be mandatory? What do you think, Yerkezhan?
However, making sustainable tourism mandatory may be quite challenging at this stage. As a sustainable tourism expert, I believe that Kazakhstan still lacks strong infrastructure and a clear regulation related to sustainable tourism, I think. But also in an addition, many young people are not fully of responsible travel practices, which makes it difficult to strict rules effectively. But according to recent studies 2025 highlight government's barriers in sustainable tourism development, that we can just make more strict rules to be effectively, and I think it can help for our natural from the side young people. Now I want to hear your opinion, Aruzhan.
Thank you, Yerkezhan. Sustainable tourism should not strictly mandatory, but it should be strongly encouraged. Young people usually travel for freedom and new experiences. Many research shows that sustainable tourism requires a balance between environmental protection and economic development and social factors. This means that simple forcing people to follow rules is not always effective. At the same time, tourism in Kazakhstan is grows rapidly, and this creates environmental pressure. So some level of guidance, all it's still necessary. For example, simple guidance and eco-friendly environmental can help young people understand how travel responsibility. So I believe people should be guided, but not forced. When young travelers understand the impacts of their actions, they are more likely to responsible choices and on their own, and this leads to more sustainable behavior in the long term. This is my opinion. And what do you think, Aizada?
Thank you for your responses, dear guests. From my perspective, sustainable tourism requires not only strong regulations, but also governmental involvement into infrastructure and overall tourism development. From my life experience as an Almaty citizen and as a person who hikes a lot in the mountains, I believe it would be more effective to first improve infrastructure of our country, then gradually introduce new restricting rules. An extensive study by Bitter and colleagues in 2023 in Siberian Journal of Tourism and Economic revealed that Kazakhstan cannot fully earn from sustainable tourism because of underdeveloped infrastructure, insufficient funding, and misinterpretation of the problem. So let's move on to another crucial question to be considered. It is distinguishing between education and regulations. Are educational initiatives more important than strict regulations? What do you think, Yerkezhan?
Thank you, Aizada, for your question. So, I think instead of making strictly require, it will be more effective to focus on education at first. For example, schools, universities, and especially social media, because now social media has really big role in our life, and it can just play maybe culture role in promoting sustainable travel habits, especially around young people. When young people understand that the long-term impact of their actions, they are more likely to behave responsibly. Awareness programs improve sustainable behavior among tourists, especially young people. And it's just like romanticize our travel site in Kazakhstan. And it really can help for us to improve it. Yeah. And what do you think, Aruzhan, in this side?
Yerkezhan, I believe that education play a very important role in strict regulations when it comes to promoting sustainable tourism, especially among young people. When individuals understand how their behavior affects the environment and local community, they are more likely to act responsibly without being forced. And research by Serio 2025 shows that young people are generally more aware of environmental issues and more willing to support sustainable tourism when they have the right knowledge. This suggests that education plays a key role in shaping attitudes and long-term behavior. This is my opinion, and I want to hear your opinion, Aizada.
Thank you, Aruzhan. And in my opinion, I partially partially agree with both of you because I think that education and personal responsibility are both important. It's not enough to just know about sustainability. It is crucial to promote sustainability in our country. The survey conducted by Karbatov in 2024 in the journal named BioWeb Conferences reported that young people today from age of 18 to 35 caused the major environmental harm in natural parks of Russia, Belarus and Kazakhstan. Taking all previously said into consideration, today we discussed whether sustainable tourism should be required for young adults in Kazakhstan, and we talked about the importance of sustainable tourism. Should it be mandatory, and is education more sufficient than rules? Our discussion suggests that education, awareness and responsibility overweights strict rules and moral regulations. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and remember, you may avoid sustainable tourism or you may protect nature today or lose it tomorrow. Sustainable tourism today is not a choice, it is a necessity. Thank you for your listening. Bye. See you in the next podcast.